just thought it'd be useful to summarise various components of the speaking exam. Okay, we've obviously already talked about various aspects of this in class, but I thought it'd be useful for you to have um, a presentation and also to have me talk you through it, just in case you have any doubts or queries about this in the future. Okay, so a few general points to start off with. So worth 25% of your overall grade. All the skills are worth 25% each. Your speaking, reading, listening and writing. Okay, the speaking exam lasts between 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and we'll see how that 8 to 10 minutes is broken up later on. It's made up of 3 tasks. The exam is task A, task B, and task C. Okay. For the purpose of this presentation, important to differentiate in your mind between tasks and topics. Okay, so tasks are the 3 different sections of this exam, and topics are the different content areas. So holidays, topic A, or education and work, topic B, etc., etc. Okay, so task A is also known as the photo-based discussion, lasts between 2 to 3 minutes. Task B is a conversation on one of the topics A to E. Okay, lasts between 3 to 3.5 minutes. And task C is another conversation on one of the 5 topic areas A to E, also lasts between 3 to 3.5 minutes. Okay, and just be absolutely clear, you'll speak about different topics in task B and C. Okay, right. So here's the summary of the content for your course. Okay, you've obviously seen this before and you've got a copy of it in your books, but useful to have it here with us just as we go through the different requirements of the oral exam. So task A is the photo-based discussion. So you must stick to one topic A to E for this task. So if you pick topic B for your photo-based, okay, you can't. You must speak for the entirety of the 2 to 3 minutes on topic B. You can't expect to slide into topic C or topic A, okay, to sort of get to 2 to 3 minutes worth of material. Okay, it's all on one topic. You get to decide which topic you want to do for your photo-based discussion. What topic you want to do your photo-based discussion on. Okay, so that's your choice. For your middle fifth oral exam, I will actually provide a selection of photos for you to pick from. Okay, a couple for each of the topics A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, for your real exam next summer, in the summer of your upper fifth, and also for your mocks in January of your upper fifth, you actually find the photo. Okay, you find your own photo. But for the middle fifth summer exam, we'll pick the photo. Okay, or we'll give you a selection of photos to pick from. Probably more accurate to say. Task B and C, so the 2 conversations, okay, lasting 3 to 3.5 minutes, okay. Quite a common question you'll want to know is how do I know which one of these 5 topics I'll have to speak about in these 2 tasks, okay. Bad news is you don't, there's no way of knowing, okay, but you can rule out the the topic that you spoke about for your photo-based, okay. So if you spoke about topic B for your photo-based, okay, you will have to speak for the 2 conversations for task B and C on either A, C, D, or E. Okay, so you won't be examined on the topic you chose for your photo-based discussion. Okay, so perhaps worth bearing in mind that it's only 2 from the remaining 4 topics. Okay, just to sum up there. So just to give a bit more information about the format of the photo-based discussion, okay, tarea A, okay, task A. So as you know, 2 to 3 minutes long. Examiner can only ask 5 questions. We'll see what those 5 questions are in a second. Examiner will ask 1 question from the 5 types allowed, okay. Examiner can't point to the picture, okay, to sort of, in case you don't understand what it is I'm referring to. I can't use signals like that to sort of help you in that way. And examiner can only say 1 of 3 things if an answer is too short, okay, or if I feel that there's more for you to give on a certain question. Those 3 things are ¿por qué? ¿Por qué no? Algo más, and es todo, okay. So those are the 3 ways for me to get more information out of you. Okay, so in terms of what are those 5 question types, what do they look like, what are they? Okay, so question type 1 is to describe what you can see. question. Okay, so here are some examples in Spanish of what those questions might look like. Okay, so there's no trick questions here. It's sort of general opening question. Paint me a picture of what it is you can see. Talk to me about the picture. What are the people doing in the picture? Describe what you can see. Okay, so and again, okay. Here's a photo that might be used for topic A, which we'll refer to as this presentation goes on, and a photo for topic B, so for school. Okay, again, we'll refer to this as the presentation goes on. So again, here are those three questions that I can ask in between each question type if I want to prompt you to give more information. Question 2, okay, asks for specific factual information about the photo. Again, don't forget I can't point to anything to aid your understanding, okay? So these specific factual information might refer to what someone wearing, or what someone doing, or what are a group of people wearing, or what are a group of people doing, okay, or what's that object over there, or what's that person got in his hand, okay? Here are some examples which you can read through in your own time. Of questions which sort of fit this question type. Okay, I think the bottom line is here that anything you can see in the photo is fair game for me to ask about. What's someone doing? What is a certain object? Tell me about it. Okay, what's someone wearing? Okay. Okay, so an example here might be what's the person in the red cap doing? Okay, or who's the person in the black swimming costume at the front of the photo? Okay, or what's the girl on the right doing? Or what can you see on the wall? Okay, or who's the person who's the person in the white shirt on the left? Okay, so those are examples of me trying to get specific factual information from you about the photo you've picked. Okay, and again, here are our three prompt questions. Question 3 is a past future hypothesis. Okay, so basically I ask you what did a certain person or a certain group of people do before the photo, or before the class, or before the swimming pool party, okay, that we saw in the photos, okay, or what will a certain person do, or what will a certain group of people do after the class or after the photo, okay? So for the past, obviously, you're looking to come out with phrases like before the photo, the pupils had breakfast and then caught the bus to school, okay, and then after the photo they will go to the canteen, to the dining hall, and they will have whatever it is they have for lunch, okay. So basically testing your knowledge and ability to produce the past or the future tense. You will get asked one of these questions, either the past question or the future, not both. Okay, so we've talked about possible examples, okay, with these two photos. And there are prompt questions again. Question 4, the question type 4 is basically trying to get an opinion from you about the picture and also the wider topic area. Okay, so what do you think about? What's your opinion of? Okay, here are some example questions. Okay, so for example, for the school question, it might be as simple as what do you think about your teacher, or what do you think about the school subject. So quite a direct question, giving you the opportunity to say what you think about something, what your opinion about something is. Okay, with the holiday one, what do you think about spending holidays abroad, or what do you think about spending time with your family versus your friends on holiday? So again, giving you the chance to sort of give your opinion about something. And here are your 3 prompts again. And the 5th question type is an evaluation question from the topic area, often a to what extent. Okay, so to what extent is should kids do chores at home, or to what extent is it important to spend to go on holiday, or to what extent is it important to study a certain subject at school, or what are the pros and cons of this, that, or the other, okay? Or is it better to go on holiday abroad or at home? So you can see that these questions require you to be a little bit more reflective and offer a bit more evaluative in terms of the language you produce, but they actually offer you more of a chance to sort of elaborate your phrases and elaborate what you're saying, okay, and therefore produce more sophisticated language. Okay, so those are the 5 question types. Okay, question 1, describe what you can see. Question 2, the factual piece of information. Question 3, future past hypothesis. Question 4, asking for an opinion, and question 5, the evaluation. The evaluation question. Okay, those are the 5 question types that I have to ask you in the photo-based discussion, and we have to fit those in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, the 2 conversations that follow, okay, which both last for 3 to 3.5 minutes, okay, is less prescriptive. I don't have 5 question types that I have to ask you. Okay, it's more a case of me asking you questions that we've covered, or from topic areas that I feel, subtopic areas that I feel we've covered in class and that we've practiced. Okay, it's not to say that you'll have the specific question to hand, but yeah, they're broader questions from the wider topic area. Okay, and you'll have more information about what sort of areas we think we've covered in those topics, so you have a sense of what we'll talk about in those 3 to 3.5 minutes for the conversations, for the follow-up conversations. Okay, but yeah, those 5 question types refer specifically to the photo-based component of this exam. Okay, for the follow-on conversations, okay, you need facts required, but also opinions and justifications. Okay, that's a very good way of elaborating your answers and to make sure that you don't just offer very short answers. And obviously, the more you can vary your tenses, okay, the more marks you're going to score for variation, okay, and range of language, okay. And obviously you choose the examiner chooses the topics that you talk about for tasks B and C for those 2 follow-up conversations, but we've mentioned that already. Okay, so hopefully that provides a useful summary of the requirements of your speaking exam. Okay, and yeah, I'll leave it there.